Hi, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Bachelor Cooking. You know, you guys know I'm all about saving money, but today I'm going to tell you about cooking meat and spaghetti with the most expensive meat you can find in the grocery store. But it still saves money, and I'll tell you why. It's ground bison. Now, how this saves money, being more expensive than ground beef, you will see in a moment. Like when it's leftover, I'll show you the difference in the amount of grease coagulated in the top of the leftovers of ground bison versus regular ground beef. And that same grease would be coagulated in your arteries when you're 90 if you live that long eating the other stuff. So this is the leanest red meat you can probably get. It's awesome stuff. We're going to get in the habit of using olive oil. We're going to cover the bottom of the pan with olive oil, get our fire going. Alright, add the meat. Now I'm cooking up way more meat than I need for this round of meat and spaghetti. But the awesome thing about that is use half of it for meat and spaghetti and half of it for leftovers for just like soft tacos or whatever like that. If you're a bachelor, this meal will last you for the rest of the week. And of course the spaghetti, easier to break. Well, that usually doesn't go all over the kitchen, but it did that time. Season this up any way you want. Since I am going to be using some of this for basically for beef fajitas or beef tacos, you can kind of almost go with the Mexican food theme, but my favorite seasonings pretty much are garlic, salt, and pepper. Wait, time for product placement, or subliminal product placement.
How do you know when it's fully cooked?
Well, it'll be brown. There won't be any pink left in it. Okay, so with every meal, try to plan on a vegetable, like an actual vegetable. Like potatoes don't count as a vegetable. What we have here is beets. I'll wash them off real quick. Beets, if you research on the web, are very good for mental health and help you not be depressed. They help keep you, bright and cheery like I am all the time. Except when I'm being grumpy. A trick on shopping, I'm going to show you this up real close. It is worth it to search high and low for a potato peeler that has those little serrations on there. Now it cuts the hell out of your fingers. It also is the best peeler I've ever found, and you can use it on soft fruit like peaches and stuff too.
Peel them beets, boy.
Just cut the beets in slices, they cook faster. Okay. So once all the pink has gone out of your meat that you're browning, that's the time to pick a little piece of it up. Give it a little blow, and then taste it. I think I got it about right with the seasoning from me, but this is a time where you see if you need to add a little bit more seasoning or not. Obviously it's better to go a little short on the seasoning the first round and add more later. Now, once my meat is browned and done, I'm going to split this off. I'm going to save half of it for soft tacos for later in the week, and then use half of it for the meat sauce for the spaghetti. Oh, it's time for a gratuitous product placement. No, subliminal product placement. Okay, to convert my browned bison to famous Italian meat sauce for spaghetti, 2 cans of Hunt's tomato sauce is all you need. Assuming the meat is already properly seasoned. I actually do add a little bit of water as well, however much it takes, to get it juicy. That's the best way to get all the sauce out of the cans too. Fire goes back on high, and all you really have to do is get this to a boil, unless you added too much water, in which case you can cook it off a little bit to get it to the consistency that you like. Alright, so once that comes to a boil, it's ready to go, because I like my spaghetti sauce runny. And this is ready for soft tacos. I'm going to let it cool on the counter and then put it in the fridge. It'll be ready for the rest of the week. And the noodles should be getting close as well. Not that it's really healthy, but kids like some scoops of butter on the spaghetti noodles. Alright, for the beets I don't really do anything special, just boil them in water. I've gotten used to eating them without much of anything on them to season them up with, but because they have quite a bit of flavor on their own, I think. But certainly a slab of butter goes good with them, or something like that. And if you really want the mental effects, drink the juice. Wait, it's time for gratuitous subliminal product placement.
Wow, this looks so good.
Okay, do you want some bread or anything to go with it? Wait, say how good it is when you don't have any in your mouth. Smile for me. Okay, that'll work, I guess. Okay, here's the most important part of this video on cooking with buffalo meat. Notice the sauce. This is like leftovers, so it's been in the fridge. There's a nice tomato sauce, there's the meat. Notice anything that's missing from usual spaghetti sauce? Well, maybe you've always had good quality spaghetti in the past, but certainly I've seen on more than one occasion leftover spaghetti sauce having about an 1/8 inch thick layer of orange coagulated grease on top of everything. Notice that is completely missing from the buffalo meat. And if you really want the mental effects of the beets,
Wait, do it again.
and if you really want the mental effects of the beets, drink the juice.
I don't know, not the...
And if you really want the mental effects of the beets, drink the juice. Yeah.
No, that was scary.